welcome back to another Save Before Quitting news. Another week, another slideshow to go through of multiple sets of information. As always, I am joined by my lovely co-host over here. That's
me. I'm Ant, and I'm here, and I'm lovely.
Hell yeah. And I am Chris, and you can follow us on all social media platforms. Save letter B number 4 quitting on Twitter, Instagram, TikTok, Twitch, and YouTube.
That would be a titty, sir.
That would. My hand is so like pure white on my camera, like it's kind of crazy.
Ebony and Ivory, dog. We got
God
this.
damn.
You're good.
I gotta get some. If I back up farther, my face gets a little bit more pink. Look at that.
Right. You're giving yourself a real-time tan.
I'm a chameleon, bruh. But yeah, you can follow us on all those social media platforms. We've been posting pretty much daily over there, shorts and clips from both our streams, and then also the news and podcast itself. So make sure you go check those out and show them some love. The short form content has been doing pretty good, besides a couple videos that Mr. YouTube and Mr. TikTok have for some reason decided to suppress a little bit.
The algorithms are weird now. I can't really put my finger on it. They're just weird. You kind of got to throw everything at it and see what decides to work.
Yeah, and sometimes you get the views and sometimes you don't. And like, here's the thing, it's been lovely because we've been getting a lot of interaction, which is nice.
Oh yeah.
A lot of more people talking in the comments. So if you haven't yet, make sure you head over to those shorts and stuff and leave your comments and your thoughts on there if you haven't been already. Other than that, if you like the show and you want to support the show besides liking, commenting, and all that jazz, which, you know, you should be doing that already, you can head over to our Patreon, patreon.com/save letter B number 4 quitting, where you can give us any amount that you'd like. Any and all donations/subscriptions go straight back in towards the show to make it better for us. I need to get a better webcam. I'm seeing from this.
You're good, yo.
I know, it's just the color contrast. Like, your contrast compared to my contrast is different. Like, you look like a normal human being. I look like I'm on like a 480p webcam. Which
like is it like a cold light or like I'm assuming it's like a cooler like tone light than a warmer tone light?
No, this is a warm ass light up here. It has a warm filter on it too, which is the crazy part.
Man. You just white as hell, dog.
I'm just pale, bro. I don't go outside. I climb rock walls. But speaking of more things you can support us with, over on that Patreon, you can check out more podcasts that we do about our personal life and stuff that we want to talk to that's not really video game related, more so just goofing and gaffing and having a good time. You can also send us an email if we still do those. Save Before Quitting, fully spelled out, at gmail.com if you want to send in any questions, any comments, any concerns, any email threads. If you want to sign up for a subscription to something, I don't know.
anything.
Just email us and we'll set you up. We got you set up.
We promise.
We promise. Other than that, I don't really think there's much more to shill besides our website, savebeforequitting, fully spelled out.com, where you can get some merch options like the one that Ant's wearing on his head right now. I don't have any at the moment because it's in the wash. The few ones that I have. But yeah,
make sure Chris is clean.
I am very clean. I do my own laundry, baby.
Lady.
Just the one.
Just the one.
Just the one. But yeah, you can check all that stuff out. But without further ado, I think we get straight into these news articles right here. The first one I think that you should take away, obviously, because this is your boy, the biggest whore in gaming, some might say.
Yeah, my boy doing what he does. Sonic the Hedgehog has been added as a sidekick on the GPS navigation app Waze. Users can replace their standard navigator's voice with Sonic's as they drive. So, I mean, I'm assuming
you're not going fast enough.
Yeah, you got to go faster.
Faster.
Oh, also, you got a left coming up.
Let's stop at Sonic to get a chili dog. Sucking on a chili dog.
Just fucking Sonic will do anything. Sonic stands outside on the corner every night and just waits for the highest bidder.
He just like sticks his like weirdly skin tone leg. Didn't he used to have like skin color legs instead of the blue legs, if I remember correctly?
Yeah, I think it depends on the version of Sonic you're looking at. Yeah.
This is blue leg Sonic that we're looking at right now in this Waze ad. So I was like, wait a minute. He's got his fur pants on or whatever, but he just sticks his leg out and he's like peels up the fur and he's like, hey baby, you want to collab with me, Crocs?
Yeah, and then a car pulls up and the window comes down. A guy's like, stop, the window stops right here, and he's like, we need somebody to sell canes to the elderly. He's like, I'll do that. He gets in the car.
Do you want to go fast? Get this cane to support your feet. Like
exactly.
Some bullshit. Goddamn. But I mean, that's honestly, it's kind of neat. Hopefully, it's not like an AI situation, because I honestly.
Oh yeah, true.
I'm getting so annoyed. I don't know about you, but my feed on like TikTok and Instagram is getting flooded with like AI slop.
All that Sora shit.
Yeah, honestly, it pisses me off so badly because I'm just like, get this shit the fuck off my screen. I'm not interested in this. And then like I've even seen people that I follow, like people that are like friends of mine from the past and stuff, posting it. I'm like, bruh, what are we doing? Like, why?
I don't know.
Like, and here's the thing. Like, it's so funny to think about because like maybe like a year or two ago, like there were like the AI slop that was like really awful, you know, like
really, you could really like awful. Obviously tell it was like bullshit.
And now it's getting to the point where they're like, there was a John Cena one that I saw today where he was like trick-or-treating. I don't know if you saw that one yet or not. I'll come across your feed. It is practically, it looks like a straight up a video of John Cena going trick-or-treating in a ring cam on like different houses and shit. And there's like, it's really well made. Like you can still tell that it's AI because it's like into that bit of uncanny valley, but I'm like, Jesus Christ, like stop training this shit.
The doorbell. Have you seen that content where it looks like people are like floating in the air, like face first to like a ring camera? I've seen like 2 or 3 of them, and I'm like, what the hell is this?
Jesus Christ!
I never
our algorithms are different.
No, I think it's like the same kind of shit. It's just a different kind of that kind of shit.
Gotcha. Yeah, it's weird, man. I don't know. I just hope that whoever is the voice of it is actually voicing all the stuff that's in there, and it's not just some AI bullshit. But
right,
I guess I'll have to download Waze to see. I guess.
Pull up at Walmart. Gotta go fast. He just slips in little Sonic quips at the end.
Next up in the news, we have the Asus ROG Xbox Ally X review. Exceptional performance and brilliantly versatile handheld gaming comes at a price, with a 4-star rating coming from, I guess this is Video Game Chronicles specific one, but then other people are reviewing it. Engadget gave it 88 out of 100, Tech Radar 4 out of 5, IGN 9 out of 10, and Video Game Chronicle was that 4 out of 5, like I said. This shit is way too expensive, especially with something like the Steam Deck still on the market and like easily accessible as it is. It's kind of insane to me that this is
I keep seeing like I saw like it says IGN gave it a 9 out of 10. I saw that earlier in Reddit and I was like, wow. But still no. Like it's expensive to the point where it's like it's too much money.
Worth it. Yeah. In my opinion, it doesn't make sense. Like, it doesn't make sense as a purchase, not only because of the way that the world is right now, or at least the country, I guess, but like the price of this makes no sense on top of the fact that everything else is more expensive on top of that. You know, it's like, it doesn't really make sense to be coming out right now, like, in my opinion, humbly. But I don't know, man.
I take it as like this might have been in production before all the nonsense really hit, which obviously it was. It's coming out now. It's probably been in production for 2 to 3 years.
Honestly, this was probably in production since the Steam Deck, and then they had to go back and like change shit, most likely.
Right. So like I get its existence. I just think it fell victim to the current times. Like, so then all the tariff shit happened, and then everything's getting more expensive. So they had no choice but to do this. I'm like, well, that's horrible, because not that I was like going to be gung ho for this out the gate, but then like the everyday person, like who's like, if I was a kid and I was like, hey, I want the Asus ROG Xbox Ally X for Christmas, and my parents looked at the price tag, they'd be like, fuck no, you're not.
Yeah.
I'm telling you right now, get rid of all the suspense. This will not be under the Christmas tree. Not spending that. I could buy all the gifts for that money.
Yeah, 100%. I don't know, man. It's one of those things where it's definitely, there's a market for it. I just don't think that we're a part of that market, sadly, anymore. Like, it was weird because, like, thinking back maybe like 3-4 years ago, it was like I have a PS4, I have a PS5, I have a Switch, I have a PC, I have a Steam Deck. I recently just fixed my Nintendo 2DS, so I've been playing that. But it's like, I'm fortunate enough to be able to, like, put my money towards these entertainment systems and, like, have the ability to do that. This just seems like it's, like, eons away from making anyone's sense in their budget, you know, like.
But I think more so, I think that is the thing. I think we are the demographic. It just says a lot that we're the demographic, and I'm still like, no.
It's crazy, but I mean, if it's good, it's good. So
yeah, I mean, whoever the enthusiasts out there that are getting this, and they do exist, I mean, you're getting a great machine, clearly. It's too rich for my blood. I would, if I'm already spending $1,000 on this, I would get another. I would upgrade like my PC.
Valid.
I would just add a couple hundred and upgrade my PC.
That's probably the best move, honestly. And like, I hate to say it, and like I said it in previous videos too, where it's like shit like this, or even the Xbox, or even the PS5 too. Like, I mean, the PS5 is like the only system where I'm like, I kind of understand it, because even though we don't get a lot of exclusives, the exclusives are very, very good. As you can see, Mount Yote in the background of my camera right now. But like, it'll eventually come to PC. Like, Tsushima came to PC. Like, you know, like, PC makes the most sense out of everything to get, because you can get Game Pass on it, you can get Steam on it, you can get the Epic Game Store on it, you can get all these free games on Twitch if you have a Prime subscription through the Prime app. You can get all of this shit easily accessible on a PC, and you can just like fucking overload your storage with games if you really, really wanted to, and just make it a gaming thing. But on top of that, it can be so much more. So it doesn't make sense to me for all these consoles anymore. Like, you could say like, oh, it's more easy for kids to have and shit like that, but it's like, at the end of the day, like, no kid is getting an Xbox or a PS5 with the way that the prices are going for like these holiday seasons. So it's like, PC might be the best option for kids nowadays, which is kind of crazy.
Yeah. Or like you said, like, then just get a Steam Deck.
Or a Steam Deck, which is a PC.
Because if you want like a base Steam Deck, let's say you don't get the OLED, you get the small storage, and you just get an SD card. I think they're what, $400?
Yeah, I think so. I
feel like if you want to cover all bases and do it in the most inexpensive way possible, get a LCD Steam Deck and a Switch 2, which both still would come just under $1,000. But for those two things, you can play almost everything eventually.
And in between, you have so many things that are like so cheap to play on Steam. So it's like, you don't even need to worry about, like, if I didn't have a PS5 and I wanted to play Yote, I'd just wait till it came out on Steam, because I know it's going to be good. But like, luckily I have it. It's fucking great, and I have put way too many hours into it. What do you got up next?
Up next, Pokemon Legends ZA review. It is a love letter to older fans that betters Arceus in every way. 5 out of 5 stars via VGC.
That's crazy.
I was looking at reviews of this, and they're talking about it like, yo, like, we're so back type shit. And I wanted to bring this up, obviously, because I wanted to get your take on that.
I mean, honestly, it's kind of confusing, because I've seen the opposite
on
my end of the internet. Like, I've seen people complaining about this game more than praising it or saying it's like fine. Like the people over at Game Over Greggy and like them, like they're saying it's like a solid 7 out of 10. nothing special.
I
but
saw that, but Greg said he was like loving it and playing it and going back to it.
Yeah, and that's fine if you're like into it and like, don't get me wrong, it's fine. But then you also have to take into account, like, there's all these people that are talking about another game that came out recently as well. I personally haven't purchased it, but I kind of want to. I just can't right now because it just got Yote. Digimon just came out, and visually it looks way better than the Pokemon games. Obviously, the Pokemon games have a specific style and whatnot, but like, I don't know, man. Like, the Digimon game looks so much better than this in general. It kind of reminds me of like when Sonic Cross Worlds Racing came out and got a better review than Mario Kart.
Right.
Like, it kind of, like, in my mind, that's what should be happening right now. It doesn't seem to be what's happening, which is fine. If people are loving this, they're loving it. That's great. I've seen like people talking about how like if you play this on the regular Switch, it's practically, I don't want to say unplayable, but it's just visually disgusting. Like, you'll be walking down the street and then you'll just have items pop. By items I mean like trees and buildings just pop in as you get closer, as opposed to them like being there and loaded in like a lower resolution and then getting crisper as you get closer. It's just pop-ins all over the place.
Yeah, I haven't seen it yet. I think this and the Game Over Greggy review, those are the only two things I've seen.
Yeah. I also saw today on TikTok, it was just some random person streaming it, and they were just on one of the rooftops, and I guess like there's like multiple levels that you can go in. I get, maybe it's some sort of like puzzle type stuff. Like I said, I don't know. I've not played this game. I don't plan on it. But like there's like a lower level to the building that he like dropped down to, and on the wall, instead of it just being a wall, it was like a PNG of a window with like a guardrail on it. And it looked so bad, and he was running it on a Switch too, which was even crazier. It's like, obviously we've seen that, like we saw that in the trailers, like we talked about it when the trailers were coming out, where it's like, if you're gonna just do that and you're not gonna make windows, then just don't, you know, or like put them like at an area where it's like you can't see it up close, but you're literally like standing directly on the wall, this guy was, and you can see like this like 720p pixelated window art with a guardrail in front of it that's flat against the wall.
That's
and
crazy.
It's like, just don't do that, or like put it on an area where you can't get like directly up against it. Like, it's so weird. Like, and
yeah, that's a choice.
It's very strange to me, and it makes me so confused seeing like this game from Game Freak and being like, why is this what you do? But then we have like other games that they've shown in the past where like they really go ham, and you're like, oh, Game Freak can make games. What's going on here?
Right.
I do think the battling looks interesting, at least. I think another thing that people are complaining about, another thing that's not being brought up, is that there's a whole entire like group of Pokemon that are locked behind paid DLC that you can't get unless you pay for the DLC. And then the Mega Evolutions are back, and for the 3 starters, if you want to get those 3 starters and their Mega Evolution, you need to play online and play 5 matches online, which you are required to have Nintendo Switch Online for. So there's your starter can't do their final evolution, their Mega Evolution, their special thing, which is like a big like selling point, unless you're spending money on Nintendo Switch Online.
It seems like a very weird thing to put behind a paywall.
It is
an evolution.
Very, very much so. Like, obviously it's not like a final evolution where they like stay there. Mega Evolution, I ironically just started playing Pokemon X on my 2DS again, and I think if I remember correctly, that's where they introduced it. But it's like like a special thing that you can cause your Pokemon to go into with like an evolution in the battle, but it goes back to like its final evolution or wherever it was at previously once the battle's over.
Why the fuck am I paying for that?
Exactly. Okay, and it's also
fair.
it's not even like they're for Pokemon that are in the DLC. Like, in my mind, it's like, okay, if it's a DLC Pokemon that you're already locking behind a paywall with a Mega Evolution, sure, I have to win 5 online matches because I'm paying for the DLC. Obviously, I got Nintendo Switch Online too, most likely.
Right.
But it's the starters. The starters Mega Evolutions are locked behind technically a paywall, because if you don't have Nintendo on Switch Online, you cannot unlock them. Which, here's the thing, they could change it, they could fix that, but I don't know if they will. And that's just a few things that I've seen on it. If it plays well and people are enjoying themselves, great. I'm playing Pokemon X on my 2DS, and ironically, I think it's in the same region as well. It's like in like the France Paris thing. Yeah. This shit's good. This shit's fucking amazing. I forgot how much I loved this game. I like restarted my save and everything. I was like, I'm just gonna start fresh, and I'm loving this shit, dude. Like the story is compelling. Like every single battle that I'm in feels good. The touchscreen is nice to have again, because I haven't had a touchscreen on like a Nintendo product, and I couldn't say how long where I wanted to use it. And like it's a really fun time. So I hope that people like this Legend ZA and they're having a good time. I personally will not be buying it because I have a Switch 1 and I am not playing a Pokemon game that has pop-ins compared to my 2DS one, which looks gorgeous with zero pop-ins and multiple camera angle changes, like a bunch of shit. I can't do that. I can't.
This is gonna be the content we put out that gets a million hits,
and we're gonna get
people are gonna want to argue you. Yeah, people are gonna argue with you the entire thing in the comments.
Here's the thing, man. Like, I wish Pokemon was more alluring to me as it was back in the day. But like, I literally found my 2DS. I got a new charger for it. I started charging it up, and then I restarted my save, and I kind of like fell in love with it again. But that's what I fell in love with, like the nostalgia of that. And like Pokemon X is like, it feels like what this game should have been, because visually it's stunning to me so far. Like I'm like having such a good time. I got roller skates, which is crazy. Like you use the directional pad to do like your walking and running, but if you use the like the thumbstick that they had on like the DS, that's when you put your skates on and you're just zooming around like the city and shit. And it's so good, but you get to run still if you don't want to use your skates. It's almost like your bicycle, but you get it right away. Dude, it's crazy. It's crazy how good it is. And then on the bottom screen, there's a bunch of extra shit that like you can play with your Pokemon, almost like a Nintendogs type situation. Like each Pokemon in your party, you can like on your bottom screen, like pull them up and then be like, oh, I want to play with this Pokemon. And you can play with them Nintendog style, feed them treats, give them pets, and like that helps them grow and like you more. And then there's like a whole entire other thing where you're like training them with like punching bags and stuff, and you can watch them train on the bottom screen as you're playing on the top screen. And then there's the whole, it's just so good.
I miss that era of Pokemon. I don't know about the DS era of Pokemon.
I'm telling you, man, it's so good. And I hope the people are, obviously they're enjoying it, as Video Game Chronicle has given it a 5 out of 5 stars, but I refuse to play this with what I've seen online, and I do not intend to give my money to a company that is locking Pokemon behind a paywall. Like, that's insane.
What do you think about the leaked next Pokemon game?
What is it? I
that's
didn't
been
see
all
it.
over. I think I sent it to you on Instagram, but Pokemon.
I've been busy, sadly.
The rumor is the next Pokemon is called Pokemon Wind and Waves.
Oh yeah, I did see that. Yeah.
I mean, I forgot all the details, but it looks, from what they're saying, it seems impressive. Obviously, I haven't been the audience for a while, but from what I'm seeing and reading, I'm like, that looks pretty crazy.
I'm skimming through the video right now. This looks pretty impressive. It does make me sad because I would probably have to get a Nintendo Switch 2 in order to play this, most likely, and I don't want to do that, if I'm being genuinely honest. Yeah, it looks good. I mean, I don't know. It is Nintendo, so we'll see if these leaks are like legitimate or not, and whether or not they changed plans because they got leaked, if they were legitimate.
True. I mean, I feel like if it's supposed to come next year, then they'd have to announce it soon.
Oh yeah, for sure. Probably Game Awards, most likely.
True.
Just like a quick like, hey, another one's coming. Maybe show off the new starters. Because if it's going to be like a whole new region or something that we're going back to, there's probably going to be new Pokemon. And I mean, honestly, I feel like it might be time for new starters if I'm thinking about it. I don't even remember the last set of starters that were like new. because like the previous games were like they were reusing starters, if you remember. So I don't even know what the starters are on this. I think it's like reusing as well because it's like Totodile and a couple others, right?
Yes, Totodile. I don't remember who else. I do remember Totodile though.
But yeah, I would assume that we'll probably see like the new Pokemon teaser, maybe Game Awards or closer towards the end of the year, if this is an official leak or not. But I'm glad people are liking this, and I will stay away with my 2DS in hand.
All right.
That little game.
There you have it.
Next up, speaking of the Game Awards or something game related, Summer Game Fest has confirmed its 2026 date and a venue change. Venue change is crazy at the Dolby Theater on June 5th, 2026.
Man, that seems far away, but that'll be here for you know it.
Yeah, it's literally just we're gonna blink and then it's gonna be next year, genuinely.
Yeah, that's how it always happens.
Yeah, I'm looking forward to it. We still have to look forward to the Game Awards this year as well, which will be very, very good.
Oh yeah, I'm very interested in what's going to be shown there.
Mm-hmm.
I feel like there's a lot that could be shown there. I know we know about a lot that's coming, but I'm sure there's things that we have no idea about, and that's what I'm really interested in.
Hell yeah! This next story makes me very sad because I had tickets for this.
That's why I put it in the news, because I remember y'all talking about it. PlayStation, the concert, has now seemingly started canceling 2026 dates, with 5 of its 6 planned European concerts no longer going ahead.
Yep. I forget when we had tickets for this. Let me check my calendar. I don't know if I deleted it already or not, but that was coming up if I remember correctly. And we had tickets and we were gonna go. It was on like a Sunday night or something. And yeah, I'm just kind of depressed because I was really looking forward to it. I was looking forward to it because I think they were gonna play Ghost of Tsushima music and I was gonna fucking rock out with my cock out in the stands, you know?
And they'll escort you out.
Yeah, escort me out promptly.
Yeah.
I'll be looking like I'm going for a hot spring. But yeah, man, I'm sad about it. I wish it was still going on. I've never been to like an orchestra show before, like an orchestra. Like I've been to like, there was an emo orchestra thing that we went to, but it was more like there was a band doing cover songs and there was like a 10-piece orchestra behind them, which isn't really an orchestra, no offense, but whatever. This is supposed to be like a fucking orchestra, like the Game Awards orchestra type shit. Yeah. Playing these songs with like visuals and like just fucking gorgeous. And I'm really sad that we do not get to see that now. I'm curious why they canceled it though. There was really no explanation, if I remember correctly. It was
there's no explanation, but the comments were like, I don't think they were getting the ticket sales they were expecting.
Maybe.
So they kind of had to downsize or something.
I guess. I don't know. It's strange. But
it is.
Oh well. Maybe next year.
For that.
Next up in the news, Battlefield 6 has, I think it's officially come out now, right? It's like it's like out. Video Game Chronicle gave it a review. Excellent multiplayer, shines despite, what does that say? Boilerplate. Single player effort. I don't know what boilerplate means. What does that mean?
Lackluster. Like I that's what I heard too. I heard the multiplayer is great. I heard the single player campaign is like laughably bad.
I mean, that's been like the past 6 Call of Duties, it feels like. But they gave it a 4 out of 5. And they also said in its first weekend, Battlefield 6 hit EA's highest ever concurrent player count on Steam, beating the record held by Apex Legends. Rest in peace, that game. Am I right? I've been seeing a lot of clips of this game online. People playing the medic has been funny, running around with the defibrillators, just like with like all the dead people.
Okay, I have not seen that. Now
it's
I
fucking
need to.
Good. It's like some Hacksaw Ridge type shit. It's very funny looking. I would like to play it. Is it on Game Pass?
No.
Okay.
Then not to my knowledge. I don't think so.
I won't be playing it then. I don't think I'm gonna spend the money. Like I said, it's one of those things where like money is tight right now.
You ain't lying.
For everybody. And I don't really, as much as I love first person shooter games, I don't think I'll get as much play out of this as other ones that I have. Like, I was playing the finals for a bit, and it's a free to play game, and I really do genuinely love it, but I just haven't played it because I have no one to play it with. And it's kind of like I wish I had people to play it with, but none of my friends are interested in playing a first person shooter game like that. So it's like, okay, sure.
It says no, Battlefield 6 is not on Xbox Game Pass at launch. However, Game Pass Ultimate subscribers get a 10% discount on the game and can access a 10-hour free trial through EA Play. You can play 10 hours of it for free.
No, because I don't know, man. I don't think that's worth it. Because then, like, you get hooked if you do like it, you know. And I don't want to do that. I don't want to be like,
I don't want to be that guy.
Now to spend money. Like, I don't want to do that shit. Like, I'll just stay away. I'll watch the clips. I'll see people having a good time. And I've also never been like a huge Battlefield guy. Like, we tried the one that was free to play, or like
we tried a bad one. That was a bad one to try.
But like, I've tried it previously too. It's just like it's not that it's like I don't like realistic shooters, but it's like it's a little bit too realistic in like the gunplay.
It's real over like fun. Like,
yeah, like the sniping for me, I don't have as much fun with it because it's like you really just gotta lay down somewhere and just like, well, let me line up my shot and get my distance and the lines and shit. And like, that's good if other people like that. I hope you enjoy it.
I love your sniper voice.
It's just not me. It's just not like I like being in Call of Duty, having a sniper rifle and going real quick, like just like a real quick.
Yeah,
that's fun. That's super fun doing a one-shot kill, or like using pistols and it's viable. You know, like. I don't really think you could do that in this game. You know, you can't run around with a pistol and be like, I'm the best war man ever, because that's what you say when you play Battlefield.
It is EA, so this might be fucking $40 like Black Friday or something. I don't know.
If that's the case, I'm more interested in it. I know at least one or two of my friends might be playing the game at some point. I know Pip Extra is a Battlefield fan. He's played a few of them over the course of the past year and a half, I believe. Like, I've seen him playing on Steam and shit. So I assume that he probably bought this, if I'm being genuinely honest, and he just hasn't gotten into it yet because Silksong's out, and that's precedence. But yeah, I'm looking forward to seeing more clips of it. I don't think I'll be buying it anytime soon though myself, sadly.
Got it. Makes sense.
Stop.
Okay. All right. As you can see by my...
I didn't see this shit. I didn't know this was happening.
As you can see by my disposition, it just keeps happening. Okay. The price increases across all of gaming as we know it lately. This is just a breakdown of that on the Xbox side. I guess adding to the Xbox ROG Xbox Ally X. Yeah, that thing. On October 3rd, due to the tariffs, the console prices rose for Microsoft. I think we covered this before, but just as a refresher, the 512 gigabyte Xbox Series S went from $379.99 to $399.99. The 1 terabyte model went from $429.99 to $449.99. The Xbox Series X digital version went from $549.99 to $599.99. The disc version went from $599.99 to $649.99. And the Xbox Series X limited edition, the 2 terabyte Galaxy model, went from $729.99 to $799.99. On top of that, the Game Pass prices have gone up. So the essential tier is now $9.99 a month. The premium tier is $14.99 a month. And the ultimate tier, the most common tier with Game Pass and all that stuff, $29.99 a month. It's pretty much a little over double or a little under double the price, around double the price.
The best deal in gaming anymore, huh?
Yes, that is where this was the best. Game Pass was the best deal in gaming for a while, and now it's like, what are we doing? I don't play enough games on Game Pass for that to be a deal. With $30 more, I can just buy whatever game I want to play that month.
Yeah.
30 to 40
and
now. Games are like $70. Yeah.
Even though you don't really own games anymore, technically, but
right. Like $30. Like at 15, that was an amazing deal. 15 a month. And
yeah,
you have your choice of obviously day one exclusives you can play and that entire back catalog.
I mean, they're for sure losing money with that. Like even we were saying it was the best deal in gaming, there's no way in hell they were making their money back, as opposed to paying most of the time $60 to $70 for a full release of a game. You know,
right?
When it's day one Game Pass, even in like something like South of Midnight, if you were going to drop that down to $40 at launch or something like that, because it's not like so huge of a game like a Halo or a Battlefield or a Forza or something, you are making nowhere close to what you would be making monetarily
if everybody just went and bought the game.
Exactly. And that's also if they were advertising their games in a better way. But that's another thing that's a whole separate issue that I think, like, they're advertising their services more than they're advertising their games as of this point, which is like the weird thing to me. Like it's weird to not see any advertisement for the games, but advertisement for the service where you can get the games. It's like, you should be trying to sell me on Game Pass by saying, look how good this game is that you can play on Game Pass, you know? And then like that would funnel people better, in my opinion. Like that's what should be on the TV, you know, like on the kids stations and like the Cartoon Network and Nickelodeon and Disney. Like, do you want to play this new game? Well, you can do it with this. And then like the same exact thing, different game, you can do it with this. That's how you do it, not just you can play all these games, flash, 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 and it's just like all this bullshit. You get, like, 2 seconds of each game visually, and like obviously their attention span's shitty, so maybe it works for them. I don't know, but like I don't understand it, and this price raise is insane.
It's my thing is like we talked about like if you were a kid now. When I was a kid, I think PS1 was like $200. I think I got a PS1 late and it was $150. PS2 at launch was I think $200. I think GameCube was like, don't quote me, everybody listening. I'm sure it's around these prices. I think GameCube was like $250. I remember Xbox 360 was like $300. Like
they went up by 100 each year, kind of.
Yeah, and like even when PS5 and Xbox Series X came out, and they were what was it? 5 and 6. It was. I was still like, okay, for the times, sure. Now we're kind of going crazy. Like the most expensive Xbox is $800. Their handheld console is $1,000. Like, are you? So at this point, it's like, what are we paying for? Like, am I paying for a system to play first party and then have Game Pass? Or am I paying for the convenience of a handheld? And I know people are going to say, well, the Xbox handheld is more just like a handheld PC. It's a Windows machine. I understand that as well. But at that point, like we just said, then just get a Steam Deck.
Yeah. You
can dock a Steam Deck too and play it on your TV.
It is Linux, but there's ways to change it to Windows in theory. So like,
but I'm not even talking about the
operating system.
The operating system, just in the aspect of just gaming.
Yeah.
If you just want to game.
100%. I agree. It's crazy.
I brought up childhood because, like, if I'm a kid now, you know how much harder of a ask it is for me to ask my parents to buy me one of the big consoles now.
Honestly, I feel like that's why games, like, we talk about it frequently about how it's about their attention span, but maybe it's not even that now that we're talking about it. But games like Fortnite and Roblox, why they're doing so well is because there's so much inside of them.
And the barrier to entry is ridiculously low. You can play them on anything.
And then if you want to put money towards it, it's very simple to do so. Like Fortnite, you can go get a card with V-Bucks on it, and same thing with Robux. Like, you can go get a card from GameStop, and that's another thing about this with a side thing. GameStop said that they're going to continue selling Game Pass Ultimate cards for the correct price, pretty much.
Yeah, I saw that. I did see that.
Is interesting. I don't really know how that's going to work because in theory they will run out of those cards at a certain point, you know? So like,
and I doubt they can just go against Microsoft. Like, oh, you want us to sell it at this price, but we're going to sell it at the low price. I don't see how that could work in the long term.
I don't really know, but that's besides the point. But those free play games have like so many options in it. They have games being made on the daily that are copycats of the games that people are wanting to play. Like, you can play like a full ass Sonic game in Roblox with Sonic as your character model, and it's pretty damn good, you know?
Yeah.
Like, there's so much shit in there. And then in Fortnite, like the other day I was in Fortnite just casually playing the Battle Royale, and then I scrolled down a little bit, and there was a gun game that someone made in first person, because they now have first person with like that tactical game mode that they released. But it was a first person game mode with Nuketown from Call of Duty, fully recreated in Fortnite, the exact map, perfectly made. And it was gun game, but with Fortnite guns in first person. And I was so shocked at how well it worked and how good it was. Like, I played it for like fucking like an hour and a half when I was in Discord with friends, and I was just like, I don't understand how this is so good. This is so fun. And then like it clicked for me. I was like, oh god, this is a free to play game, and look what I'm doing right now. I'm playing Call of Duty and Fortnite, like, and I'm Superman with my duck feet, you know, like I get it. I understand the children now. I understand the kids. I've reached them, and they've reached me. And that's
the thing. Like, I think base level gaming now is that, like, for the kids coming up, which I think is pretty cool. I think that like you could just be a kid with an iPad and just go ham on that shit. Especially now that you can Bluetooth your controllers to them, and just that can just be it. I think gaming at this level, like at the level we're at, that we're used to, is becoming more of a luxury thing.
Oh, 100%.
It's for disposable income people.
It's still accessible with like a lot of the free stuff, but like,
like if
get like the stuff that used to be just normal gaming nowadays, that's become like to that point. You know what I mean? Like, it's completely, I don't know. It's
like on the lowest end, you could still get an Xbox Series. You're getting an Xbox Series S for $400, and I guess you can just Game Pass it up. You $400 and then $30 a month.
It's insane.
You could play everything, but I don't know, man. Because PlayStation's no better, because they went up too. All their stuff went up. I don't know if it's at $800. I forgot what the prices are for PlayStation. But I don't know, if I had to make a choice, I'd have to go PlayStation, only because of their first party output. Like, if I had to spend the money and my kid wanted something, I'm like, okay, I'll spend $700 to $800 and get you a PlayStation, because you could still play Fortnite, at least, even if you can't play Roblox, you can still play Fortnite. And then I can just buy you whatever game you want to play.
If they're even interested in the first party ones, that's the whole thing.
Right, because that's another thing. They're not into those games anymore, which is leading to all those layoffs and delays and cancellations. And it's only our generation who are really into those games. Mm-hmm. And it's like, it's really weird. We're at a really weird crossroad in gaming where it's like, it's like playing those games are for like old heads now. Like, oh, he wants to play a solo player story game. That's for like OGs now.
It's kind of crazy what gaming has become. Like, I understand like my cousin who's like maybe at least 5 to 6 years younger than me. I'm not good at numbers. Like, he exclusively wants to play multiplayer games and that's it. And I don't understand it. Like, I had to like pull teeth with him to finally play Cyberpunk, and he fucking loved it when he finally did. But like, that's the only one that I was able to get him to do. Other than that, he's exclusively interested in multiplayer, and that's it. Like, solo player games is like, it's just looked down upon, which is insane to me.
With their generation, like, gaming is just a social thing now. It's another way to be social with your friends, which is dope. And it is a great way to be social with your friends. It's just so funny because like they only see it as that. Yeah. Like, while I liked multiplayer and everything, I also loved sitting there curling up my controller and just playing for hours on some kind of solo game that I want to play.
Yeah.
And I think that's like almost become like a bygone thing.
100%. Which is depressing, but I don't know. It's just hard to see. It's kind of depressing to say the least.
Yeah.
But next up in the news, we got a few more stories for you. Video Game Chronicle reported that both PS6 and the next Xbox are planned for a 2027 release, according to separate reports, which is also insane. If you had to guess how much those are going to be,
$1,000.
I'm not buying that.
Like, if PS5 Pro is, I think, 7.7, it might be. I don't remember off the top of my head. And the most expensive Xbox Series X is 8. What do you think the PS6 and next Xbox are going to be?
I think that, and that's very depressing to say and think about, but that might be the moment where I just stop. Not like entirely with gaming, but I'm just like, I'm done with consoles, you know? They're
still putting PS4 games on PS4. Like, at that point, I'm like, well, I'm just going to rock out with PS5 until y'all fully lean into PS6. I'm not in a rush to play a PS6.
I'm honestly like, if they come out with the PS6 that's quick, and then obviously the price is going to be probably close to $1,000, if not like right below it. Honestly, right below it is probably what they'll do. Some fuck ass shit, you know, like some like, oh, it's not really that much. Like, it's not 4 digits yet.
It's only $950.
But then you do get the taxes on it, and it's like
it's like $978, and you still got to buy like a game probably or something. And it's going to be $1,000.
There's so much, but I think that will be the last console. This is probably going to end up being the last console that I buy, because as of that point, and I hate to be that guy, it's PC Master Race straight up, because like everything comes to PC eventually, and that's what they're leaning into with Xbox. They're leaning into it with PS5 and Sony games now coming to Steam. I'm done.
It's like, and then they're saying they're gonna have the handheld PlayStation also to come out with the PS6. So then it's like, so which one's gonna be more expensive? Are you gonna charge me more for the more convenient handheld version? Like, I'm not sure. I'm really interested to see how they do this. 2027 may seem like, to the listener, may seem like this crazy, like a good amount of time away. That's under a year and a half away. And we're in 2027. So you would have to assume we at least get an announcement, or at least like, you know, like a static image. We at least get something official to the people by end of 2026. 2026 is in 3 months. So by holiday season 2026, we have to at least see it.
Yeah.
Or get an official announcement about
honestly.
it.
We'll most likely see it like around Game Awards time. Most likely next year. Which is depressing to think about, but here we are.
It's wild, man.
Yeah. Meanwhile, there's only like under 20 to 30 PS5 games right now. GTA 6 still hasn't come out.
And everything is on everything. Or coming to
everything. Yeah, it's we live in a society. What do we got up next? We got 2 more stories for y'all for this news episode. We're running long for this guy.
A new Jam and Earl game is in the planning stage. Its co-creator has revealed. For those who don't know, Jam and Earl was a classic Sega Genesis franchise. They had 2 Sega Genesis games, a Game Gear game. It got remastered. They brought it back. They rejuvenated the franchise during the Xbox generation, the first OG Xbox.
Mm-hmm.
And I think it's been quiet a little since. And now it's coming back. I'm not surprised by this because Sega has been in there like, we're bringing everything back stage. So we had Streets of Rage. Sonic is out every other year. Shinobi, Crazy Taxi, we see is coming back. So Sega's going down their Virtua Fighter. Sega's going down their classic list of popular franchises, and I think that's cool. I like seeing them like new takes on like classic franchises.
Yeah, I'm excited.
So I'll be interested to see how this comes about and what this looks like.
Mm-hmm.
I think Sega's making some really dope shit right now.
I'm curious to see how well it'll do, like sales wise, like we were saying with previous games and stuff. It's like these kind of games aren't really what the kids are interested in nowadays. So it's like you're kind of relaunching this for the old heads a little bit, but it's like
I think it'll be. I don't think it'll be AAA. With all their old, like I feel like they get like a third party team, like the team who did Streets of Rage and Shinobi, yada yada yada. They're almost like indies in a way, and they'll drop on Steam and it'll just be dope. And I think that's such a dope way to rejuvenate old things. It's like, hey, this isn't AAA gaming, but if you're a fan of this and you want to see a new take on it, here's a little bone for you. Throw a bone out there to you guys.
Fuck yeah. We'll have to stream that when it comes out. I know you're a big Jam and Earl fan.
Yeah, I like Jam and Earl.
And then our last story of this week's news, Ubisoft. We all love Ubisoft, right? Ubisoft reportedly canceled an in-development Assassin's Creed game set during the American Civil War, partly due to concerns over the political climate in the United States, which is insane. Because it was supposed to be like a runaway slave turned assassin. Like that's like
such a dope storyline.
Yeah, like that would have been sick. And they're concerned over the political climate. Like they're concerned about the people who would be against this, which lets you know how much of a horrible place we're a horrible time we're in right now. Yeah,
in the country.
Going on top of that, like people have been shitting on Ghost of Yotei specifically just because it's a woman lead and shit like that, which is already fucking insane. How many times we're gonna go through this? As many as they want to because they're incels, and like probably the biggest voice of it, at least on Twitch, is there's a streamer Asmongold who just consistently fucking shits on these types of games and tries to put them down and make them feel less than because they feature a prominent female lead, as if it's a bad thing, when in fact it's fucking amazing. and like I don't understand it. Obviously,
the
this would have
game is
been the
good.
same
The
exact
game
thing.
is good. Who the
Yeah.
fuck, like, if I were playing as a fucking giraffe, but the game was amazing, who would give a fuck?
That's the whole point. But if the giraffe's a woman giraffe, it's fucking
Oh
awful.
yeah, God forbid,
Can't
right?
have that. You can be a giraffe, but it better not be a woman giraffe. How
You
dare
gotta
you?
be a dude giraffe.
It's fucking. I mean, they had the same exact opinion of what's pictured here in the slideshow that we have with the Assassin's Creed that just came out recently, where it had a black samurai in it, which was historically accurate, and people were shitting on it, saying it wasn't historically accurate, and like pretty much just saying, no, that's not true. That's not ever been a thing. That wasn't a thing. And like, it's like there's research that's done for these games. They're not just doing
Right.
this to do this. Like, they could just do it to do it if they wanted to, but this
Right.
is Assassin's Creed. Like, they put in a shit ton of research for their games to make sure that they're like close enough to historically accurate so that they can then twist it a little bit to put their spin on it. Like, that's the whole concept of this game.
That's the
like,
whole thing.
like, there weren't assassins in the American Revolutionary War. Like, but there was in the video game that you played in Assassin's Creed 3. There wasn't pirate assassins either, but there was in
Yeah,
Black
right. How about
Flag.
that?
Like,
Yeah.
like we're picking and choosing what we're mad at, and it's because he's black, which is insane. Like,
It's
why
like,
are
hey, there was also not in history an Italian plumber who jumps on turtles. Like, it's
Yeah.
video games.
From
What are we
Japan.
doing? Yeah, like, what the fuck? It's
Like,
video games.
it's such a fucking insane thing. Like, it's so crazy to me, and I don't even want to say it's like a fear, because it's I don't even know if it's fear per se, but it's just like hate that they have for anything that's different than themselves. Like, look at me in this fucking camera right now. This is terrifying. I don't want to play like this anymore. I would like to play as more interesting fucking people, for fuck's sake. Like, tell me interesting stories. I don't need to be myself in every game. I would like to experience other people's stuff. It's called having empathy and wanting to experience other people's experiences that you can't. Like, that's the whole point of this medium and the storytelling behind it.
Yeah. It's like
I
somebody
just-
watching this show and be like, no, there can't be a black and a white person who are friends who do a podcast.
Yeah, it's
That's not a
impossible.
thing.
Not allowed. Maybe that's why YouTube's suppressing our shorts.
Right. Get down with the ebony and ivory. Ivory.
It's fine, but I don't know, man. It's depressing to see that that's the case, that they canceled it. Maybe this will pull a Wile E. Coyote situation with that movie, and they see all the people that are like, hey, that would have been fucking sick, and then they put it back in development. That'd be cool. I'd like that.
That would be nice. Yeah.
I really doubt that that'd be the case, sadly. But you know, our country is currently in a bit of turmoil at the moment, in a, to put it lightly, fascist regime. Watch a Star Wars movie and we're pretty much there right now. So hopefully that resolves somehow. I don't know,
I really hope.
but it's making everything else worse, including gaming, to end
That
it
is
on
true.
a light note.
Yeah, right.
So that's the news for this week.
I should have put Toe Jam and Earl last.
I know, right? Just ended on a high note. Be like, hey, they're back. The boys are back. I'd be like,
We've been bitching this whole news episode.
there's a new orange motherfucker in town.
Right. He's way more fun.
He's way more fun. They're about the same build, though. which
Yeah,
is-
right, true.
That's the thing. But at least Earl is fun. But yeah, that's been the news for this week. Thank you guys for watching. If you like this video, drop a like down below and leave your comments letting us know what you think of these Xbox price hikes and all the other things that we talked about. If there's anything you want us to talk about in the future, drop it in the comments. We'll make sure to mention it in the next video. As always, you can follow us on all of the social media that exists at savebeforequitting over on Twitter, Instagram, TikTok, Twitch, and YouTube.
That is titty.
Flashbang. And just do this for fun, please. Flashback. But you can also go to our website, savebeforequittingfullyspelledout.com, to pick up some merch. We got hats, we got shirts, we got bottles, we got stickers, we got a whole bunch of options, a bunch of designs and stuff that you can check out.
Yep.
And then if you'd like to support the show even further, patreon.com/SaveBeforequitting, where you can get extra podcasts a month. We post this news slideshow that you can see that Ant put together, so you can see what we're seeing with all of his little comments on the side of what he's been talking about and all the little jabs that we take at stuff. So make sure to check that out. We appreciate you guys as always. We will be streaming as well. Every single Wednesday is our stream schedule now. Wednesdays are the day. So keep an eye out on the Twitch and make sure that you're got that notification bell rung so that when we go live, we're about to go live right after we record this actually and play some more Returnal. We're returning to Returnal because we actually made progress.
Great time.
It's surprisingly been a great time because we only made progress in the last 20 minutes of the stream though, which was kind of funny.
I realized that we should have just went there from the start because my assumption was all right, let's build up all of our stuff and get strong guns and then go to the next stage. We could have just went to the next stage, got the guns there that were way better than the guns in the previous stage. True. But if you're looking at our stream thing, you understand.
Yeah. We were also getting back into it though, at least. So it was at least we were getting back into the swing of things and almost warming up again to the game. So we're going to be doing that again tonight for a little bit, probably only an hour and a half, just so we can get some food in us because I haven't eaten yet either today.
We'll do right now. I'm gonna say let's do 3 to 4 runs.
Yeah, that's valid. I gotta use the bathroom, but we'll do that. But before you guys go take a bathroom break before we stream, make sure you always
save before quitting.
And we will see you guys next week. Bye.
Peace.
Did you like that video?
We know you did.
If so, you can check out this video right here. Or that one right there, which YouTube suggested just for your nerdy gamer person stuff. Like, comment, and subscribe, and make sure you always
save before quitting.